That movie dork here grooving on some trivia about Paul Thomas Anderson's classic flick, Boogie Nights. Stick around for star quality trivia after the dorky dump. Release date, October 10th, 1997. Budget, 15 million clams. Tech specs. PTA's a well-known film nerd. Hell yeah. So we've got the Movie-Cam Compact 35 as the A-Cam, the Panavision Panaflex Gold as B-Cam, and the Gold 2 as C-Cam with Panavision C and E series anamorphic lenses covering the gate, along with some other camera sub-ins like the Eclair NPR 16mm for the 70s era skin flicks, and possibly Betamax video cameras for the 80s era stuff. All captured on Eastman EXR 100T 5248 for our viewing pleasure. Hell yeah. This movie stands on the shoulders of This Is Spinal Tap and the documentary Exhausted, John C. Holmes' The Real Story, which inspired 17-year-old PTA to make The Dirk Diggler Story, a self-made and self-funded short mockumentary before making another short film, Cigarettes and Coffee, which evolved into his 1996 feature directorial debut, Sydney, or Hard 8. The opening of the film is an unbroken Steadicam shot, starting high on a crane with the Steadicam operator Ronald Vidor going for a ride before stepping off to enter Hot Tracks, introducing us to all of the main characters in an elegantly choreographed 3-minute-long camera move. Boogie Nights was on the marquee for a reason, so PTA could use the name for the film without studio pushback, a lesson he learned from Sydney. It's not Hard 8. Leo DiCaprio could have played Dirk Diggler, but he was signed on to Titanic, suggesting Mark Wahlberg for it instead, who declined the role of Jack Dawson in favor of playing Dirk. Choices they both ultimately regretted for their own reasons, but Leo's regret of not working with PTA was resolved with the 2025 film One Battle After Another. Hell yeah. The Amber Waves character, played by Julianne Moore, was inspired by real-life adult film actress Seika, who at one point was involved with adult film actor John Holmes, the real-life basis for Dirk Diggler. The character of Buck Swope, played by Don Cheadle, was inspired by the subversive 1969 film Putney Swope, directed by Robert Downey Sr., who happened to make a cameo. That's right, RDJ's pops. Rest in peace, sir. You've Got the Touch was recorded at the legendary Sound City Studios. Some of their other happy customers of the past include Fleetwood Mac, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, REO Speedwagon, Nirvana, Weezer, Tool, A Perfect Circle, Queens of the Stone Age, Charlie Manson, and Rick Springfield's Jessie's Girl, which is in the movie. Alfred Molina wore noise-canceling earpieces to deal with all the firecrackers, but his guests in the scene raw-dogged it for the authenticity. The painting of Dirk that Melora Waters completes on screen went to auction on eBay in 2001 for $500. In 2022, it sold again for over $20,000 US. Robert Ridgely's final film performance. Rest in peace, Robert. Burt Reynolds, who played Jack Horner, refused the role 7 times before bending to PTA's response, "If you carry that attitude for the role, you will be nominated for an Oscar." And he was, but due to personal feelings, Burt refused to do any supportive promotional work for the flick, which probably ruined his chances of winning that Best Supporting Actors trophy in 1998, his only career nomination, losing out to Robin Williams in Good Will Hunting. Rest in peace, fellas. Barry Sonnenfeld, esteemed cinematographer and director of films like The Addams Family and Men in Black, expressed sadness about this film being made, not out of judgment, but rather he wanted to direct a movie of his own about his time shooting pornography, specifically where he shot a whopping 9 feature-length films in 9 days. Do it anyway, Barry! The count? 165 times, for a low average of 1.06 per minute due to the long 155-minute runtime. Wolf of Wall Street didn't have a problem, and that movie wasn't about porn, but I digress. No National Film Registry selection for this one yet. Gee, I wonder why. Final bag. An honorable 43.1 million clams worldwide, with plenty of high praise from critics. Not too bad for a $15 million studio experiment. As a movie dork, can we get more of those? Please? Thanks for watching this dorky video about the cinematic journey that is Boogie Nights. Shout out your favorite factoids, quotes, or moments, and suggest other movies for videos in the future. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna need a moment alone to prepare for my next video.